I want you to think about what Josh Bleggi is about to show you and talk about, and what Marty has described as a tool that can create stuff, amazingly and do things quickly. I want you to also think about AI not as a tool, but as a team, as a person. With tools like this, where I can instantly create courses, the value is not just look how quickly I can do my job. It is look at how much more I can prototype quickly. I can brainstorm something. I can throw something in and just see what happens. And if 5 minutes later it got me nowhere, I can throw it away.
Now, what's interesting about this section is I didn't write this. I actually asked ChatGPT, how would you want me to structure my prompt to get to build a microlearning that's 5 to 7 minutes in length? So like this is AI kind of helping us do our jobs better. And that's one of the things that I really have noticed with my use of ChatGPT and other AI tools is I'm actually learning through this whole process. I'm not just letting ChatGPT do the thing for me. I'm actually learning how to do that. I've been able to learn how to do a little bit of coding and things using ChatGPT and other tools. That's really been helpful in just learning, okay, how do I structure a prompt? How do I do all these different things?
Josh, and since we've given so much information, could we just have people jump on and reflect?
I'll jump in. I mean, if I'm following along, and I'm kind of multitasking too, because I was one of the people who said I have an active project that we authorize at our organization, Copilot, and have found it, it has its pros and its cons. I like the opportunity to go in and add some of those sections and build it out to a true learning outline that includes those check-ins and includes some of those things that pull the learner in more than just outlines, which is what I've been able to gather through Copilot. And maybe I'm not a great prompter in Copilot yet. So I just think in general, just following along with what you're offering with the quality of the prompt, and then the quality of adding those blocks and being able to actually engage it as a true adult learning module and outline is really something that I think that, like for me personally, because I'm coming in here with a project that I want to try and leverage this for, I can see some immediate impact.
It's so funny, Sarah, that you mentioned Copilot, because I was literally using outlines and scenarios that I have had typed in Copilot to be like, what's a scenario between an FA and CS, that sort of thing. And so I just wanted to see how that would be used if I uploaded from another tool to this one and see what that would come about. So I know this is a micro learning session, so I don't expect it to branch out or anything, but it was kind of fun to see what it would come up with. And it is sophisticated, comparatively speaking, quite frankly, even to Copilot. Sorry, Copilot. But it's really interesting to kind of see what is what's it capable of, and very exciting, honestly, and would save so much time.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
Josh just mentioned the 120-page PowerPoint in 2 languages. And so PowerPoints are famous, and rightly so, for giving less information rather than more information. So could you just upload the 120 pages and say, I just got this from conference, upload it, and please elaborate, create a course.
One use case example that I have is there's an organization, they're not super prolific when it comes to their training. So they have regional training people that go around the country and train their different plant locations on safety. Each one of them has a different PowerPoint that they use. So what they're going to do is they're going to combine the one PowerPoint, combine all those PowerPoints into one PowerPoint, upload it into the system, then create a course that they can now track through their LMS, because they're not tracking anything right now other than Bob and John and Mary attended this training on an Excel spreadsheet. So they're taking those PowerPoints, combining them, creating one course through MicroBuilder and uploading it that way.
I created a micro learning, and then I started a new module, and I put in a prompt that said, what are some tips on how to facilitate this module? And I basically got an instructor guide. I mean, I'd have to move it around. Yeah.
That's really cool.